Hi guys, good day to you whatever time you're watching, and we're here for another tutorial. So in this tutorial we're matching these two fabric together. I'm supposed to use black and white fabric, but I cannot get plain black and white, so I have to just use this with it. Now I'll be using these and this for the taping. Then I have 5 yards here. I'll be using up to 5 yards. So let's get to the cutting aspect. Now to start, this is hadure. Hadure fabric usually comes in 5 yards. So we have it folded into 2 already. So I have the fabric folded into 2 already, and the fabric is folded into 2 from the fabric, like in the factory, like this. So I'll be measuring my gown length. Our gown length is 58. I'll add 2 inches for chain it at the bottom, that makes it 60. So I'll measure out 60 inches. I'll just this is the first 60, then I'll measure another 60 inch. So here is the second 60 inches. Now I can cut out this part. So this is the remaining fabric. I'll cut out this part. Let me just fold it this way so that it will be easy for me to cut that out to be equal. Now I've cut out the fabric, so I have my both front and back together. Now I'll have to flip this over because I want to work on the wrong side of the fabric. In case your fabric did not come in at the right side, I'll tell you how to take your measurements to know what to fold. I'm going to explain you. Okay. For you to know what to fold, the amount of fabric to fold along this width, you just say from our neck, from the mid neck to our sleeve length, what we have is for as is whether as is 20. So this is 20. We can just say and just measure our shoulder. These are shoulder 7.5. Then we want the sleeve length to be around 8 inches, because you can see that the sleeve length is just getting to the elbow. No, to get to the elbow, that would be 11 inches. So that's 11 inches is okay for the sleeve length. So we'll be having a turn up around that part. So what do I have now? I have 19 inches. So it's 19 inches I'm going to fold. So I'm going to refold so that I don't waste the fabric. 19 inches. Just need to fold. inches, so it's okay. Now I can cut out the excess at the other part. Now I've folded this into 2 folds. Then I will now refold it again like this to make it 4 into 4. There will be no joining at the shoulder. So I'll make sure that the hair meets it. So I'm folding it again into 4 like this. Excuse me. Okay. Now we can start inputting our measurement. From here, I will take our shoulder measurement, which is 7 inches. Then the rest is going to be my sleeve, and I'll come down by. The sleeve is a wide sleeve. Around sleeve is 15. Half of 15 is 7.5. So I'll just make it 10 inches. 10 inches. Then our bust point is 11 inches. At this bust point here, that's what I'm going to measure our bust. Our bust is 40. So 40 divided by 4, that makes it 10. Then I'll measure 2 inches is allowance and sewing allowance. Then I'll come to our waist. Our half length is 17. At 17, that's how I'll take our waist measurement. Our waist measurement is 36. Make a confirm. Okay, it's 36. 36 divided by 4, that's 9. So I measure 9. Then I'll measure 2 inches for the ease allowance also. Then I'll come to our hip length. Our hip length is 25. So at 25 here, I'll measure our hip. Our hip is 42. So half of 42 is 10.5. Then I'll add 2 inches ease allowance to it this way. Now I'll connect these 3 lines together. So I will now draw a curve from here to meet the sleeve length there. So we have our kimono this way. Now I will extend this. We have what here? We have 12.5 here. I will go down. I will add just 2 inches to the 12.5. That makes it 14.5, just to give it a small A-line shape. Let me just make it. Let me add 3 inches to make it 13.5. So I'm at 13.5 here, just to give the dress a small A-line shape. Okay, so I'll connect. So now I've connected it like so. Now we can go on to the neckline. The back neckline is going to be 3 inches by 1. So I'll make a curve. Then the front neckline is going to be 7 inches. This is going to be my 7 inches. Now this 7 inches, I'm going to cut out 1.5 inch that I'm going to replace back with the collar. I'm going to replace it back with the collar. So I will cut out 1.5 inch here. Mark out 1.5. Okay, let me just make it 2 inches so that it will be more pronounced. 2 inches. Then from this 7 that I mark at 2 inches, I'm going to connect the 2 inches to the shoulder. So now I'll mark out 2 inches all through. Then I'll join the dotted line together. So you can now cut out our fabric. I'll first cut out the side. Then I'll come to the neckline. Cut out the back neckline first. After cutting out the back neckline, I will lift the front. This is the back. I'll lift the front. Let me notch this side to know that this is my center. And let me smoothen this part too. Then I will notch. So I'll come here and start cutting out like this. I'll cut out the 2 inches. I'm done cutting out the 2 inches. Now the next thing for me to do now is to measure around this open part so that I will know the amount of fabric I'll be cutting out for my stripe. So I'll measure. This is into 2, so anything I get I'll multiply it by 2. So my 60 is here. Then from that notched parts, I'll measure what I have. So I have 4. So that means I have 64. 64 times 2 is 128. So I will cut out a stripe of 128 inches by 5 inches. Why is it going to be 128 by 5 inches? Why is it going to be 5 inches? No, we cut out 2. So to replace that 2, you have to add back the. We're going to add back the. We are going to add ½ inch to replace the 2. So on this fabric now, I'm going to cut out a stripe of 128, but I'm not going to cut exact 128. I'm going to add 10 inches to it because sometimes it might be shorter. It's better for it to be longer than shorter, and it's longer you can easily cut, or it's shorter it's a problem. So I'll just measure 1 38 instead of 128. That's 38. I mean, I first measure 38, then I want to measure 100 now. So here is 60, and I measure 40. Here's what's 40. So almost all the fabric. Now from here, now I will measure my 5 inches from here. These are the 40 ends. So I'll measure 5 inches. I don't want this label to be part of my fabric, so I will stop the measurement on the label. This is 5 inch here. Let me just tear it out. I don't know if it's going to make sense. Okay. Okay. Now that label part, so I have to cut it out. Let me see if I can easily tear it off. Okay. To make the work easier. You have to first confirm if the fabric can be easily tore. If not, so that you know go and tear the main fabric. Okay. So this is going to be our stripe for the front. I'm going to attach my hairstay to it. After attaching the hairstay to it, then I'll fold it into like this, iron it, then show us the result. Back to our main, the facing for the sleeve. So I'll measure my sleeve. You notice that there is a turn up around this part. So how many do I have here? I have 21. So I'm going to cut out the other fabric with 21 inches. So I need 21 inch. Do I have up to 21 here? Okay, more than. Now I'm going to fold it because it's going to be on fold, and if I fold it, that will be 5 inches. I need the height to be 2 inches, and 2 inches plus half inch for joining it to the hem. That makes it 2.5. Then 11 4 inches here. I can still use this 4 inch like that. I don't need to really use the fabric. So I have 4 inch. I'll cut out this 4 inch. That means my turn up will be 1.5. Measure 21. This 21. So I have for the both sleeve here. So I'll attach a stay to it, then I'll fold it into like this neatly. So I'll iron it out. This for the sleeve. Now we go on to the pocket side. the pocket is to cut out the pocket. The pocket is sewn outside, so this is going to be a base. I want my pocket length to be around 15 or 14. So here is 15. Cut out 15. Then I want to make it straight. So the height has reduced automatically. Now let me measure again what we have here for our pocket. I have 13 by 8 inches. So from this side, I'm going to, let me check it out, cut out a curve for the pocket opening. So the pocket opening here should be 5 by 6. And I can still make it 7. 5 by 6.5. Let me just use 6.5. So I'll just draw a curve this way, like this. So we have our pockets, 2 pockets, like this, and then I'll cut out the facing for this pocket also. Here's my entire fabric here. I'll fold into 2. Then bring my pockets here. And then cut out the size, the shape of the pocket opening. Okay. Now my facing, I want the facing to be 3 inches because I'm going to it's going to be 3 inches because I'm going to use ½ inch to join it to pocket, and I'm going to use ½ inch to fold this on the side. So I'll measure 3 inches all around. So this is going to serve as our facing. At this point now, I'll go ahead. This is for the 2 facing, the 2 pockets. I'll go ahead, attach a stay to this. Then I'll also fold this. Wow, can you see this place is not balanced? So I have to recut this other part because of this place. That's why it's better for you to always make sure that you're cross-checking whatever you're cutting. Never knew that it was not. top. Now I'm going to have my facing like this. See? Then I will fold this end round. Do the same for this also. So now let's go back to, let me first make the pocket and the facing, then come back to show us what to do next. Okay, before going ahead to complete the pocket, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to sew this one from inside. I'll first attach my hairstay. Okay, let me do it one after the other so that we can understand better. Okay, welcome back guys. I'm done ironing hairstay to this, and I fold the end, and I also did the same for the sleeve face extension. So I iron a hairstay and I fold it into two. So I'll go on with the pockets from the wrong side like this. I'm going to sew. I will sew here round like this. After sewing, I will notch it, then I'll flip it to the front this way. After flipping it to the front, I'll go ahead and top stitch. I'll first iron it, then I will top stitch into it. I will do the same for the second pocket also. I'll do the same. Then I'll pick up my main threads. Yeah, I'm going to, by the sleeve end, by the sleeve here, I'm going to sew from here to here. I will sew a straight line, half inch. So it, after sewing it, I will turn it over to the front like this. And when I turn it to the front, I will also top stitch on it. I will do the same for the other side. And lastly, before I go, I'm going to see my long stripe. I've already attached a stitch to it, and I've folded it into two. So I'm going to pick my front like this. Yeah. So from this end, from the end here, I'm going to place the fabric on it like this. I'll place it on it. Then I will sew it round it. I will sew round the whole opening round like this. I'll continue sewing round, turn, and come and end it at the second side here like this. After sewing it to this way, I'll cut off the excess, then I will interlock it, and I will come back to show us the next step. Okay guys, now I'm done with the pockets. That pocket is going to be like this. I've not attached it, I've not ironed it, so I'll set this aside. I won't be fixing the pockets now, because if I should fix the pockets, if there is a gap between the zip, it's going to affect the pocket look. So here we are. I've attached the sleeve, the facing of the sleeve to the sleeve here at both sides here also. Now the next step is to attach our zip. It's going to come this way. I'm going to do the final ironing after I'm done. Now to attach our zip, I'm going to start fixing the zip. I'll measure on the neckline, the neck center. Let me first get the center. No, this not changing. The notch here. So here is the center. I'll just make it up here. So this is my center. From the center here, I'll measure 11 inches. I'll measure 11 inches. So here is 11 inches. So from this 11 inches, let me just chop it so pin it down. Okay, I'll pin it. So this is my 11 inches here. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take my zipper. Here is my zipper. This zip is 40 inches. It's 40 inches long. So this edge, that's 40 inches long. So I'm going to place the zipper like this. From here, I'll fold this end here. I'll fold it in. Then I will sew close to the teeth of the zipper like this. I'm going to sew from here downward. Also downward and stop here. So where this edge stop, that's where I'm going to stop. So the remaining parts here is going to be the slit opening. So same thing with this side too. I'll do the same for this side. I'll go and sew this zipper first, come back and show us how to fix the pockets. We are almost done. Please, you have not subscribed to our channel. If you are new on this channel, please subscribe and like our video. Do not forget to comment. If you have any question, ask in the comment. I'll be there to answer your question. So let me quickly go ahead and fix the zip to this dress. Alright guys, I'm done attaching the zipper to it. So now see that the excess part here is going to be the opening, the slit part. So there is no need. You can even decide to make your own shorter if that's what you want. If you want the slit not to even get, you can reduce it. Reduce the zipper from the upper part. Now it's time for us to place our pocket. Now to place our pocket, see that I'm going to place it at the half length. Let's say this is my half, this is my shoulder line. Now I have this is my shoulder line here. So from this shoulder line, I'll measure half length downward. Half length is 17. So here is 17. So my pocket is going to start from somewhere here. I'm going to fold this like this. So this is where my pocket is going to stay. I'm moving it a bit closer to the center because this part is going to go into sewing allowance, and I don't want every part of my pocket to be inside the sewing allowance. So here is where my pocket is going to stay, and so I measure 17. This is going to stay. So at this point now I have to use pin to hold it down. So ensure that this line, they are the same, the pocket are on the same line as this. See? So ensure that they're on the same line like as that. Okay, now I'll take it to my machine. I'm going to sew from here. I'll sew from here this way, then to this place. After sewing, I'll do the same thing for these two, so run like that. Then I'll come back and show us the next step. Bye guys, I'm done attaching the pockets to it. So here's it. See the pockets looking so pretty like this. Now the next step now is to flip it over to the wrong side like this. Then I'll go ahead and sew. Remember we added 2 inches for the ease allowance, so I'll be sewing 1.5 inches round because this person doesn't want her gown to be so free. If you want to be a bit free, you can use one, you can just sew 1 inch, but for this person I'll be sewing 1.5 all through. So or you can decide to cross check your measurement again. So this is our bust line, and our bust is 40, so we have 24, so we still have the 2 inches that we added. So I'll be using 1.5 so that we have half inch on both sides. So I'll sew 1.5 from here. I'll sew 1.5, then I'll go and get my short tool. Okay, so 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 0.5. I'll also this 1.5 till the end of the hair. Good. So I'll do the same thing for the other side too. I'll just measure 1.5 round and sew. Then after that, I'll cut off this excess. The excess here, the excess fabric here, I'll cut it off. Then I'll go ahead and hem the lower part using my. I'm going to weave the side before. Then I'll use my 1.1. My 2 inches hemming allowance that I had. This is 1 foot. Then I'll add the second fold like this. Then I will sew round. After we are done with our dress, I'll come back to show us the finished work. Alright guys, we have come to the end of today's tutorial, and here is the final look of our work. So I've already weaved the zipper side. Then after sewing, I weave the side. I weave the both side. After sewing, then I have to hem it with 2 inches. So when you're hemming, make sure that this part are equal. So we are done. I'll flip it over, give it a good press, then place it on the mannequin so that we can see the gorgeous look on the mannequin. Okay, please do not forget to subscribe, share this video, turn on your notification button so that you can get notified when we post our new tutorial. So, and if there is any style you would like us to take the tutorial for you, you can just drop it in the comment section. I will look into it and we have it done. Okay, so good, we are done. Bye, see you in the next one. Bye bye.